Good morning and welcome back to the show for September 15th. I'm Emily Kors and I'm joined by Lola Hoffman.
Thanks, Emily. Today on our show, we point our cameras at a staff member who has a long history on campus and is making a big impact in only her third year as a Colfax teacher, Miss Scott.
Reporter Maddie Sigrist unearthed a thrilling moment in one of our staff members' holiday weekend.
And Georgia Holman demystifies the mental health center.
Welcome to the show. I know most of us have read the news that Dr. Raybuck Bonilla will be leaving Colfax to pursue an opportunity at Western Placer Unified School District, where she will become the Director of Personnel Services.
Congratulations, Dr. Raybuck Bonilla. We will enjoy being with you until October 1st. On that day, we will welcome Trent Wilson to our campus to serve as intern principal.
Mr. Wilson is currently the Executive Director of Education Services at our district office. When the opportunity presented itself to come to Colfax, he jumped at it. We will be sure to formally introduce him to you all in a future show.
Club Rush burst into campus last Wednesday, led by junior leader Lily Gregerson and her team. The campus came alive with 18 clubs in attendance. The Spanish Club took top honors by the judges, followed by Yearbook Club and Spikeball Club.
I loved all the booths. I also had a chance to connect with club leaders and fairgoers alike to get a feel for what they thought, and I'll have that for you on next week's show.
I look forward to that, Emily. The beginning of the year is always marked by the incredible energy on campus. Reporter Mel Miller with camera op Olivia Bright connected with a teacher who is all about maintaining that energy in everything she does.
After viewing the video, I am especially interested.
We're so excited she's joining our team.
Miss Scott is in her 13th year as a teacher and third at Colfax High. She left Colfax Elementary after 10 years when Mr. Pelfano encouraged her to explore an open position at the high school. She took the leap and has been digging day in and day out to find ways to serve students.
Watching students struggle is really hard to see, and I think when they finally understand a concept and knowing that I help them to get to that understanding that concept is really, really rewarding. And so watching them grow and watching them pass classes or graduate is just really, really rewarding. So 360 minus this, minus this, minus this is equal. Okay. Dictator, enlist, paratrooper.
Miss Scott is a very nice teacher. She is very big-hearted, very kind. She is super smart, and she is extremely helpful when it comes to supporting kids in any grade.
Miss Scott's connection to Colfax started as a student in 1999 and goes far beyond the classroom. She took her passion for fitness and started coaching cross country in the 2024 season as an assistant. When the head coaching position opened in the spring of 2025, she stepped up to lead this championship program with hopes of positively impacting her team. Junior runner Lena Holloway has already felt Coach Scott's impact.
Miss Scott, gosh, I have so many good things to say about her. She brings such a positive energy to the team. She keeps things very, very business. She does an amazing job at keeping things business, but also very fun, very interesting. And very positive.
You got a touchdown yesterday. You're going to be great today.
Coach Scott knows the legacy she is part of and knows exactly what her program needs right now.
I hope that we can build more of a team. We don't have that many runners, so I hope that we can get more runners, especially girls, and I hope that we can do well. We've done well in the past, and so I hope that we can bring home another PBL championship.
As a mother herself, contributing to the overall high school experience matters, so taking on the freshman class advisor role with Miss Rose made perfect sense.
I want the freshmen to know that it's okay to get up and be goofy and have fun. And Miss Rose and I can be really goofy together. And so just knowing that by the time that they're seniors, they can just have so much fun during rallies and get out there and be themselves and have as much fun as possible, because that's going to be really what's the most fun for them, is doing as much as they can.
Fun, focused, connected. That's Miss Scott, and that's what she wants for Colfax High School and all the students she comes into contact with. Reporting for CTV with camera op Olivia Bright, I'm Mel Miller.
Look out for the freshmen at homecoming with Mrs. Scott in their corner. In sporting news, we have a number of home games this week as teams are settling into their Pioneer Valley League schedules.
The volleyball team racked up 8 preseason wins and is undefeated in the PVL. The girls will play a non-league match tonight against El Dorado.
The flag football team will continue its quest for a third PVL title when they take on Mira Loma today at 4:30. The girls are currently undefeated in league play.
The football team will open league play when they take on Oakmont this Friday. Fingers crossed on our new field.
Mental health is a topic that is in front of us all the time, but it sometimes gets murky as to what that means and how we should manage it. Reporter Georgia Holman had some of the same questions.
High school can be stressful for anyone. It's chock full of big decisions. We're all growing into adults, and with that comes all kinds of questions and feelings that go along with those questions.
Hi, I'm Georgia Holman, and today we're going to tackle some of those questions with the help of our mental health team.
The first thing I wanted to get a better feel for was, who are mental health specialists? I mean, it's way easier to talk to someone I know.
The piece that I do is such a tiny piece of the pie, and we want to really make sure that we're including every single person that's kind of a stakeholder in a student's life so that we can support them wholly and really get them the access to support that they need.
Okay, after getting to do an interview with Miss Porter, I'm already feeling much better about my decision to do this piece. She's so nice, and she's not alone in the center. Her partner, Cheyenne Gold, is new on campus and is passionate about providing a space like this Nest of Wellness to students.
So I think it's really, really important because in general, I don't believe we can really focus sometimes when we have things going on in our lives. And I think it's super important to just have that safe space so that way we can kind of recharge, regain our focus, so we can get back into class and do well.
After spending time interviewing the two specialists, I was excited to take you all through the process of getting an appointment and showing you firsthand what a session might look like for you. And that starts with knowing when the Nest of Wellness is open.
Nest of Wellness is open essentially the school day. So when you guys get here, we're usually open from 8 to the end of the school day when the office is open. And so students can come in during school time, class time, or even during times like nutrition, passing periods, or lunch.
Thanks for sitting down with me, Nicole.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a feel for our audience, how it would be sitting down with you and Cheyenne, and topics that you can kind of discuss and talk about with them.
So we'll just kind of bring you into our office and we'll just check in and see how you're doing and kind of what's going on, what's been on your mind. And some of the topics that students come in about often are things like anxiety, mostly related to school, whether it's classes or feeling really overwhelmed. You guys are busy and have so much going on, and school can get really anxiety producing. And students come in and talk about social situations and relationships and challenges they might be having there. Or just kind of whatever's weighing heavily on their mind, whether it's, stuff that's going on at home that's kind of clouding how they're feeling at school.
What do you hope students think when they see this piece? Do you think that it'll kind of open the idea of coming here, make it maybe just a little less scary?
I think sometimes students feel like, they don't need help, or that's for kids who have really a lot going on, but it's really for everybody. We all have things that sometimes it's nice to just have someone listen and validate how we feel and just kind of get some of those thoughts we have in our head out.
That was a great experience for me, and I'm grateful to know that the Nest Wellness is here for me and for you. On behalf of editor and camera op Maddie Hughes, I'm Georgia Holman for CTV.
Thank you, Georgia. That makes the Nest of Wellness even more approachable.
At CTV, we are always looking for unique stories, big and small. News director Maddie Sigrist found a beauty.
Hi, I'm reporter Maddie Sigrist. And did you know that staff members have lives outside of school? Well, of course you did. But did you know our very own Randall Schumer's races camels?
All right, here comes our three. Randall goes over to say hi, leaving the middle open. Oh, it's a lovely happy ride. It's coming around the corner now. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. It's still racing. Can Randall do it? Come on, Teresa! Come on, Teresa! Could she? Will she? Maybe!
Okay, that is nuts, but also so hilarious. Randall has been attending the annual Virginia City Camel Races for the past 10 years. The races are a huge charitable event, and last year, Randall became a member of the International Order of Camel Jockeys, where he takes part in setting up the event, taking care of animals, racing the animals, and in the end, raising a lot of money for a good cause. Mr. Streamers, you amaze us. Thank you for always bringing in a positive energy.
Not going to lie, I'm considering putting that event on my calendar for next year, especially if Randall is going to defend his big win.
Good idea, Lola. Well, that's all we have for you this week, Colfax. Next week, reporter Emma Hobbs catches up with Mr. Jacobson to see how he's settling in on the Colfax campus.
Maddie Sigrist has a flag football highlight.
And we will see what the seniors came up with at senior parking. Until then, I'm Emily Kors for Lola Hoffman. Have a great week, Colfax.